Okay, Lisa, welcome back to Better Days Therapy. I just wanted to expound a little bit on what we worked through last time. A few of the issues that you were having. But first, before we begin, how's everything been going recently with the stuff we worked on last session?
A little bit better, a little bit better.
Okay.
I'm making leeway.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Moving in a positive direction. Basically, last time we met, you said that you were struggling with homelessness. Have you been able to find somewhere to stay or somewhere safe and stable for you and your child?
I was able to get um into a 1 bedroom apartment through my
Okay.
church.
Oh, nice, nice. Okay, your church. All right. So that's a nice resource to have. We're gonna get into that in a little bit. So like, tell me a little bit about like your home life. I'm not sure if there's a partner in the home or if there's someone helping you with things. Tell me a little bit about that.
No, there was a partner, but he's actually in jail right now.
Mm-hmm.
He, to my understanding, won't be coming out for about another 10 years. So really, it's just me and my now 21-month-old son.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. That's who's living in my house.
Okay. Okay. What about like family supports? Around you.
So my mom lives here, and she helps me out when she can, but she's older,
Mm-hmm.
so there's only so much she can do. But she does help me out when she can. And then my sister lives about an hour away from here, and she helps me out too when she can. But she got kids of her own, so
Okay. Right.
I try not to bother her too much.
Right. Right. Cool. I want to try an activity this session if you'd like to see what it's about. It's called
Okay.
Eco Map.
Okay.
It's basically it's kind of a way to just visualize your different resources and kind of just put on paper and look and see, different directions you can turn.
Okay.
Maybe you'll uncover something that you previously didn't think about. It's just something I want to try.
Okay. Okay.
Good with trying that?
Yeah.
So basically, we're gonna start with I want you to do it with me. I'll make one with you here.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with a circle in the middle.
How big?
Well, since the circle is gonna represent your household, so it doesn't have to be that big. Just big enough for you and your child.
Do I write household in there?
No, you're gonna write. You can basically put a square for you and a square for him.
Square for me and a square for my son.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So you can just put an initial in there. Just put an L.
Oh, okay. Yeah. L. His name is Jerome, so I'm gonna put a J for him.
Okay. All right. And if you just want to make a circle around the J.
Oh, how come?
Just to indicate that he's a child.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go. So we have a square and we have a circle there. And so since those are the only two people in the home, let's kind of branch outside of the home. Where do you kind of spend your days when you're not at work? You have a few extra minutes.
I spend as much time as I can at church.
At church, okay, that's good.
I met some really nice people there, and help me out a lot. And it's nice to hear the word.
Right,
so yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so church is one. So why don't you just make a smaller circle to the outside of that, and we'll just make that one representative of the church.
How do I label it?
We'll just put C for church.
C for church. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. You said you had a sister that lived about an hour away.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to make another circle for your sister?
It doesn't matter where, just anywhere near.
Yeah, just within the vicinity.
Okay. But her initial?
Do you communicate with anyone else in your sister's home, or is it kind of just her?
No, her husband he's real supportive too.
Okay, yeah, so you can just put a square and a circle in there to represent him and her.
A square.
Mm-hmm.
And a circle in this circle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. And then their initials?
Yeah. Whichever. Just.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna go with church. We're gonna go with your sister's house. You can maybe go with your mom's house. You can.
Oh yeah, my mom too.
House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I put a square in here?
Yeah, either or, it doesn't matter. It's just indicative of one. Is it just your mom there?
Yeah,
so you can just put one shape in there.
Okay, her name is Loretta. I'm gonna put an L for her.
Okay. All right. And how about things that you don't like doing so much?
I don't really like work.
Okay, so let's put your one for your job here. That's a good one. Not many people like work, so
Do I put a W for work?
Sure. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
Are there any people that maybe kind of stress you out or that you kind of have to be around?
My son's father. Yeah.
Okay, so you can put a circle on the outside of that, and maybe whatever indicator you want for him.
His name is James, so I'll put
Okay.
J.
And is he incarcerated?
He's incarcerated, correct.
Okay, so maybe we can put another bubble for like, let's use legal system. We'll say legal system. Sounds better.
Legal system. Okay.
And since you are receiving public assistance, do you spend time down at the federal building?
When I need to like renew my benefits and that type of stuff, yeah.
Okay, so you can put a circle for that. You can just put benefits because I guess anywhere you go is kind of the same thing.
Benefits.
Mm-hmm. Let's think. Can you think of any other associations that you can make that have to do with your life?
There's church, there's work. I have been going to like a sister circle of people that I met at the church, but it's not at church. We meet outside of the church, but it's like a book club, and we read and we talk about our kids and kind of share everything we're going through. So
that sounds very beneficial. You can definitely add
so
that.
Add the sister circle. Okay.
Yes, for sure.
So sister circle. Okay.
You got any pets or any?
I do. I have a dog.
You have a dog? Is that dog inside the house with you, or just stay with a family member?
Oh, you know what? He does stay with us, so I should add him to the household,
you just
right?
Put him, why don't you make his shape a diamond?
A diamond.
You want everyone to have a different.
Is that like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like that. Just put.
His name's Shady, so I'm gonna put an S for him.
All right.
I guess I should have added him. I thought you were talking about people.
Oh, no, pets. Just basically anything involving, your life that you find comfort in, that aggravates you.
Okay.
Just that you interact with on a daily basis. So that may be all you can think
of.
of.
Add liquor here as well.
Add recreation. Let's do recreation. Add recreation. That'll cover that. That'll cover going out, going to games, whatever you like doing.
Recreation. Okay. All
right. So what we have here is basically a list of what you do every day with your life, day in and day out. So what we want to do is we want to go through, these different icons and try to pull out the ones that we can either turn into a resource that are already a resource to help you, with your day-to-day issues here. So I would say, we should start with your mom. So
yeah.
So the way that we're going to go about connecting this is we're going to have a different line for each connection. Now, we can make it up. It doesn't have to be like one of these ones that are already established. You see, we have a relationship key.
Yeah.
And then we have the examples of the systems here.
Okay.
So these are going to be your different connection lines. You're going to have strong. You're going to have stressful, which you can use for work. You're going to have tenuous. You're going to have broken. And you can have energy flow going in a negative direction or a positive direction.
To the right is positive?
Yes. So right is going to be positive. To the left, we can make that negative. Okay. And these are just some of the systems, just in case you saw any that we didn't have. Just an example, extended family, which we have. Healthcare, we could put your doctor on there, your medical provider.
I don't have a doctor.
You don't have a doctor? Okay. Let me see. So that's one of the resources that we'll mark down that we'll work on together. Okay. So we'll do there. Your friends, how about your friends?
I would say the girls in my sister circle.
Just the girls in your sister circle? Okay, that can cover friends. Social welfare, maybe stay away from that one right now. We have the courts, which we have. Culture. Is there anything in your personal culture that you find comfort in doing? That you can maybe mark down as something that you can take as a resource? Well,
I would say so. So when I was growing up, we did celebrate Kwanzaa. Mm-hmm. So like I'm trying to get my 21-month-old son into it like this season. Because we celebrate Christmas, but I want him to know more about his culture. So definitely Kwanzaa is one I want to add.
Okay, yeah, so put that down. Or you just put down celebration. That'll encompass more.
Okay.
And you have recreation.
Mm-hmm.
And then what about school? Did you want to get information? No? Okay. Yep. Well, that's something that we can discuss at a later date. That's no problem. Okay. So we have everything around you. Now we're going to establish our connections. So we'll go one by one here. And you can look at the key or you can make your own. Whatever you're more comfortable doing. This is just an example, one that I have. But
Well, I'm going to start with stressful.
okay. Make that connection however you feel.
So that's going to be Jerome.
Okay. Make that
connection. Oh, no, James. I mean, my baby daddy, James.
Okay, James. Yeah. So is that the stressful marker? That's the wavy marker?
Yeah, that's the stressful marker.
Okay.
My job.
That's going to be a stressful one as well.
They don't listen down on my job. This is definitely stressful. Navigating the benefits and stuff like
Helping
that.
The benefits, okay.
This, the court system.
Was that stressful as well?
Yes.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Very, very.
I can imagine. Yeah.
So strong, I would say, is my mom.
Strong connection with your mom. So that's someone that we have, in our back pocket is someone that you can call when you need to speak to someone.
Yes, as well as my sister and brother-in-law. And my sister circle, those are strong too.
Okay, strong connections. So we want to make sure we, keep those in mind for sure.
I can't remember what this one was.
Was that church? That was church.
Yeah, right? That was church. Okay, so church, I would say is strong. I would say strong.
Okay.
And then recreation. Does tenuous mean like it could go either way? Yeah, okay, so then recreation is gonna be iffy because I don't always. I'm sorry, it went dark. I don't always have really time like that to be enjoying like recreation, but also sometimes some of the things that I do as part of recreation are not always the best.
Right.
Like I mentioned, the liquor. So, just some of the things that I would like better habits when it comes to recreation, I guess. More, positive things than what I currently do.
That's something that we can maybe sit down and come up with a list of things that can maybe replace some of those unhealthy behaviors that you like in recreation. Okay. And there's maybe a few things we can try. It's no guarantees, but there's nothing wrong with trying, right?
We can try. And then the celebration for Kwanzaa, I would say that's tenuous as well because, like I said, we did it when I was a kid, but I'm just trying to bring it back. So
right.
That's just where I'm at with that. Yeah. I'm still kind of learning more as an adult now, trying to teach myself.
Right. And, another aspect of this eco map, so let's say, is this your mom here?
No, this is my mom right here.
This is your mom right here? So, does your mom like to come to church with you? Or would she perhaps come to church with you?
Yeah, she'll come to church with me. She will.
So you can also connect, a connection from your mom's bubble to church.
How any kind of line?
Yeah, any kind you see, it can be messy. Any kind
of line. Yeah. Okay. All right.
It just gives...
there we go.
Something, and then
my sister circle also they like church, so I can connect them to church.
Yeah,
because I met them through the church.
Yeah.
So what am I now? Just trying to connect different lines.
There's different connections, so like maybe the connection between Jerome and the court system.
His name's James.
James, excuse me. James and the court system, can be
stressful. Yeah, that's definitely. Yeah. Oh, so that I can do a stressful line for. Okay. Yeah. That is a very stressful connection, yes.
And you can also take into account the energy flow between these things. You want to keep that in mind as well. Things that are contributing negative energy to your inner circle as opposed to positive energy. You want as much as the negative energy being expelled as possible.
But that's not currently happening, so what do I do?
So, it's going to be a step-by-step process here. So, we're going to maybe try to focus on the things that you do consider positive and the things that you think, And the reason why I wanted to outline what the stressful things were is because, it's important to see that visually so okay, maybe this stresses me out. This is connected to this, and they both stress me out. different people getting together. It could be a bad reaction for you depending on what your situation is. You know, basically the overall purpose of this tool is just to give you, to show you what your tools are.
Okay.
Kind of like give you visualization of the cash tools that you have.
Honestly, this is more than I thought I had. Honestly.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe next session we can work on kind of listing these things out, and maybe put together a game plan. You know, just step by step. We can take it slow. The thing is, we want to find things that improve your situation. Nothing's gonna fix it overnight, but we do want to start to move in a more positive direction. So I think it's important to lay these things out, and we can discuss them together.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. Let's do it. Cut. Done.